Zenga Tall Bike. Do you want to feel like you are on top of the world? Well, a group that refers to themselves as Creative Fools has tried to accomplish that with the Zenga Tall Bike. This bike was created and named after Benny Zenga, a member of the Winking Circle group. They are known for repurposing old bicycles and turning them into art pieces as far back as 1999. One piece of work they have that sounds out among others is the Zenga Tall Bike. The artist's fascination with these bikes started after seeing photographs of similar bikes. The tall bike is basically several frames from a regular bike set vertically and welded to make one. This bike is something to enjoy, especially if you are okay with heights. Longest bicycle. According to the Guinness World Record, this bike is the longest bike in the world. A cycling group located in the Netherlands called Milje van Meers Werkploeg built this bicycle to be inducted into the Guinness Book of Records. The company did succeed at getting in after creating a bike that is 117 feet and 5 inches long. The longest bike in the world is made from aluminum trusses. It needs 2 operators, one in the front and the other in the rear. You can ride as far as you need to in this bike. However, you cannot take a corner and have no stabilizers. Would you like to give this bike a try? Let me know in the comment section below. Heaviest monster bike. Of course, if you have the longest bike and the tallest bicycle, you also need the most massive monster bike ever built. Weighing just over 1,650 pounds, the heaviest bike was built by Wouter van den Bosch Company in the Netherlands. It was, however, ridden for the first time in May 2010 in Arnhem, Netherlands. While the bike was built as a showpiece in Wouter's fine art examinations for his grade, it has stood out ever since. There is no wonder why this bike made the Guinness World Records after its video was placed on YouTube. The Stoopidtaller. Now, cycling is fun and exciting, but have you ever seen a bicycle over 20 feet tall? Yes, this sounds crazy, but it is not. Richie Trimble created the Stoopidtaller. It has wheels that are 36 inches, is used to be equipped with parts from a monster beach cruiser, and used approximately 8 bicycle chains. Stoopidtaller is recorded as the most extensive bike in the world that is rideable. This bike was built in 4 days and was introduced to the streets of Los Angeles in December of 2013 and ridden for over 200 meters. SidewaysBike. When you see a bike like this, you can say that you saw everything. Get the SidewaysBike, made and patented by Michael Killian in 2005. Killian, a software engineer originating in Dublin, decided to give riders a better artistic potential similar to that of a snowboard. The SidewaysBike uses a forward and backward lean for balance, instead of leaning in conventional bicycles. The biker can control front and back handlebars and uses that to steer in whichever direction they want to go. The design on the SidewaysBike is incredibly complex, allowing the creators only to incorporate one speed at this time. There is no doubt, however, that they will include more rates in the makeup of this bike in the future. The SidewaysBike gives better options than the conventional bike in steering, turn, and the movements. The only question now is, are you getting a SidewaysBike? Heaviest rideable bicycle. We have seen the heaviest motorbike, but how about the heaviest rideable bike? Belgian engineer Jeff Peters is now included in the Guinness Book of Records for having made the heaviest rideable bicycle. Looking at your screen, you will see just why this bike made the list. At 1,895 pounds, this bicycle is still rideable, with 2.26 meters high and 5.02 meters long. This bike is placed on monster tires, which may explain why it cannot turn. And needing a reasonably flat surface to operate on this bike is just as rideable as a conventional bike. Its record-breaking introduction was made in Mechelen, Belgium. The B.O.N.D Bike. Rear caterpillar track, ejector seating, handlebar-mounted flamethrower are all the features of the B.O.N.D. Built of notorious deterrents, Bionic Reed from the Environmental Transport Association created B.O.N.D with flamethrowers to stop other motorists from getting closer than they need to. While one would say there could have been other options for this resolve, this is unique. Looking at how this bike functions, one is forced to think that this bike belongs in a James Bond film. The very name of this bike makes this suggestion. The ejection seat is ideal if your motorcycle is being stolen. You could get the rider off without a second thought. Built of notorious deterrents is superior to potholes, thanks to its rear caterpillar track, which we can say gives this bike a look to match its name. The lights on his motorcycle are also superior, as it is brighter than the headlights on a four-wheeler, as it gives an outstanding 1800 lumens. Paravelo Flying Bicycle. Have we shown you the Paravelo flying bike as yet? Well, here you go. Paravelo is the first ever flying bicycle in the world. Paravelo is a new British design that makes it possible for the bike to transform into an aircraft. Zoom to an altitude of 4,000 feet high with no license required for operation. This bicycle aircraft can then be folded to fit into the hallway or storage container. Paravelo travels up to 25 miles per hour in the air and 15 miles per hour on land. Explore Air, the creative company behind this idea, created Paravelo with a built-in tent for camping or flying and attached a cost of £10,000 to this bicycle. Yes, you can purchase a Paravelo and give it a try. And no worry, as this bike has completed the necessary testing and will very much change the way we travel in the near future. The Bionic Runner Bike. Wow, cool! You should get one of these. A bicycle designed to build running strength, like being on a treadmill, cycler, and a bike ride all at once. The Bionic Runner Bike, presently waiting to be patented, was designed with runners in mind. It offers a biomechanical training designed to keep you fit and ready for any race, with zero possibilities of injury. Forget about overextension and fatigue. The designers of this bike thought of everything to offer you the comfort and style you need. Do more with this bike that you can run long, high miles, and train 24/7. With the Bionic Runner Bike, you can train harder, more natural. Strandbeest Bike. Wait, we are not done yet. Have you seen the Spider Bike? Strandbeest bikes have only a front wheel, as the backward movement is done on a spider leg mechanism. An art and engineering collective carve named Theo Jansen came up with this somewhat questionable design. The four metallic legs walk in sequence the moment you start pedaling. The Spider Bike was first showcased in a parade at Santa Barbara Solstice. Theo Jansen first released his Strandbeest Bike in the 1990s. While this bike is creative and obviously works, it is very slow and requires a flat surface to move on. Let's just say we don't foresee you going uphill on this bike anytime soon. Thank you for stopping by. If you happen to get any of these crazy bikes, be sure to let us know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos. See you next time.